In case you missed it, Laowa just announced a brand new ultra-wide cinema lens, which is their 14mm t2.6. And before I get into my thoughts about this lens, I do want to give the disclaimer that Laowa did send this to me to review, but I did not get paid and I get to say whatever I want. And so with that, let's get into my thoughts on this lens, starting first with the overall image performance. Now, this is a zero distortion lens, and so right off the bat, this is one thing that you'll notice about this lens. Now with the t2.6, you're not going to get a ton of chromatic aberration wide open, and it's going to be relatively sharp wide open as well. Now I did notice that there was a little bit of focus breathing, but I didn't think it was all too much, and I've definitely seen worse. And so it may be a trade-off having the zero distortion, but having a little bit of focus breathing, and so keep that in mind. Now as far as minimum focusing distance, you can get damn near macro level shots with this lens. You can get extremely close to your subject, getting a kind of interesting composition. This is one thing I love about filming with wide angle lenses. I don't do a ton of real estate or architecture. I like doing just weird, interesting shots with wide angle lenses. A lot of times I like doing wide angle portraiture. You got to think of the film Reverence. Is it Reverence? Oh, Revenant. That's the film I was thinking of, not Reverence. Think of Revenant and the interesting shots that came from that film. And that was, I believe, a 15mm, maybe a 14mm. And they got some interesting compositions. And so it's a way to kind of bring in the world or, again, just get establishing shots. So to recap, you have a 14mm full frame 0-degree lens that is a t2.6, has amazing minimum focusing distance. And so what else can you ask for? Oh yeah, amazing build quality. This lens is a full metal lens, has a substantially long, I don't know if it's a full 360 degrees, but has a decently long focus throw. The focus and the iris ring are properly pitched, and you do have a 77mm filter thread. Now, the lens mounts, it does come in several lens mounts. This is a decently small and compact lens, and so if you are running it on a gimbal or any sort of situation where you need a smaller lens, this may be the one to check out. Now, with that being said, let's talk about who this lens may be for. Honestly, I think this lens is for anybody that maybe is in real estate, wants a good cinema lens. This is definitely one to check out if you're into architecture, or if you're like me and you just like interesting compositions with wide angle lenses, then I would definitely recommend and check out the Laowa 14mm t2.6. And so that's it for me. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you have any questions about this lens, let me know in the comments below, or reach out to me on Instagram and we can start a conversation there. As always, thank you for joining. Go and find your journey. Go embrace life. Peace.